Welcome back. It is 8:34 for today's App of the Week. Christmas came early for some lucky Apple fans. On Friday, Travis Ruiz was there when the doors to the Apple Store opened, unveiling the new line of iPhones.
And now he has his hands on an iPhone 6 himself.
So pretty.
Yeah, it is really pretty. And he's here now to explain some of the features. Take it away, Travis.
Ladies, good morning. Yeah, so this is the new iPhone 6. Of course, there were two versions that were put out, though. It was the iPhone 6 and the iPhone 6 Plus.
Okay.
The 6 Plus, 5.5 inches in diameter.
Okay.
This
so it's
one,
bigger.
4.7
Which is
inches
still
in
much
diameter.
larger than the other
Absolutely.
iPhone.
So
Okay.
there's about an inch between
Why
every
did you
phone.
decide to go with this instead of the Plus?
The Plus, absolutely too big for me,
Okay.
really.
Really?
Yeah, you know, I can put this in my pocket if it's, you
Right.
know,
Sure.
just about right.
No, it fits perfectly.
But the 5, it is just too dang big. And the biggest thing for me is that I can manage this and I can text with one hand and I can,
You're better than
you know,
me.
snap
Yeah,
a
but
picture.
I
I'm
can't
like
do that
this.
either.
But the other
I'm
one,
the same.
it's almost like holding an iPad. It's
Okay.
truly
Which is-
it's a phablet, you know,
Which
a
some
tablet
people
and a phone.
like. I mean, that's some. It just.
So
it's a
I'd
preference.
have to be like this, you know. So that was a big turn off for me.
Okay.
There are some cool features though with the Plus and of course with the 6 Plus. So let's go ahead and talk about some of those right here on the 6. So you'll see the screen a little bit longer. So right here on our screen, my screen is actually a little bit more scrunched, if
Yeah.
you will, right,
Right,
there.
right.
But
See that.
one of my favorite features is the new texting thing. So right here is the normal keyboard that every iPhone user is accustomed to. That's why, you know, normal
Standard,
one.
yeah.
Absolutely. So here is the new one.
Okay.
There are several new keyboards that you can actually download. This one is called Swift Key. So rather than pick your finger up for every letter, you actually swipe across the keyboard. And I know you can't see my hand, but what I'm about to do is I'm just swiping all across these letters.
Has a mind of its own,
Hey.
doesn't it?
It's confusing to
What?
me.
It's
I
way
mean,
too
is there
confusing.
a
You
good
see-
chance of error though?
You know, it gets to know you as you use it more, so it knows which
That's
words you
kinda
use.
scary. Okay.
Again, a
These
mind of its
phones
own.
are smart. So you see that line that comes across?
Uh-huh.
That's where my finger swiped. Like, you know, what
Right.
are you doing? It's that
that's
easy.
going to take some
Yeah,
practice for
that
people
would
who,
take
I mean,
practice.
you know,
You know
'cause it's very
what?
different than
I was
than
going to think that
typing.
at first too, but actually it's actually pretty dang easy.
Really?
Now,
Okay.
smartphones are supposed to make things convenient. How is that more convenient?
Well, it's so much faster because you don't have to pick up your finger and move it so many times. And like, I find that whenever you're typing, you're actually doing it without even thinking. It's just like, hey, what's up? But you know,
So you get really tired picking up your finger.
it is exhausting, I'll tell you that. Yeah, so this is, you know, really cool. I talked about earlier some of the new camera features. There is time lapse.
I like
I
the
love
time
the
lapse.
time lapse.
Slow motion, which is really cool. Of course, there's the video, your photo square, and the panoramic. One of my new favorite features is the fact that we, of course, have our timer, so we can set it for 3
here we
seconds.
go.
Let's take another
Yeah.
one. 3, 2, 1. So it actually takes a burst. So that means it takes 10 different photos at one
10?
time. So we get to pick the best one. So that's kind of cool too,
I like
right?
that. Yeah.
Yeah, that is cool.
I like how it counts you down. That's kind of nice.
And I like
gives you
the
that-
sound effect with it.
Oh yeah, the sound effect is so important.
Oh,
you
we
know.
have to have that.
It comes with some cool new apps on this phone. Of course, these are all part of iOS 8. Includes a health app, which of course we become more and more accustomed to being healthy these days. So
That's a
this
good
actually takes note of exactly how many steps I walk every day, how many floors I've walked, that sort of thing. So you can see so far today, 707 steps, not too many. But yeah, you can make a medical ID, so that way, you know, if you're in a car wreck, you'd say, I'm
Oh,
allergic.
I like that.
I'm
That's
allergic to
important.
amoxicillin, which I
Yeah.
am. So
Instead of like wearing that bracelet people wear.
exactly,
Oh, that's smart.
everything is kind of stored in here. And of course, Apple Pay, that is coming very soon. So with this phone, so many cool features. And I'll give a complete review later on our website,
Okay.
fox21news.com.
You have a lot to say.
Yeah.
about
Yeah,
it.
there is a lot of cool things, but I have to say, absolutely happy with this beautiful
Let
phone.
us see, because
I
I
wanna
it's-
feel it, too.
And we said
I
it
wanna
was
hold
very
it.
light.
I love
mean,
how light
It is light. And you know, I do have
part of
the
its
Apple
convenience.
branded case, which you can only get at the Apple Store. And it's lime green, like I said. That one's
Yeah.
silicone. They also have leather. But it's very light.
I love it.
It's to me, it's the perfect size. I feel like Apple has really done well, and it's really great.
And you got one of them. You're one of the lucky.
I am one of the lucky. Which, by the way, I think several stores still do have the 6 right
What?
now.
Oh, that's surprising to hear.
6 Plus on back order for about 6 to 8 weeks, though.
Okay, well, that's a while.
So,
Yeah, so-
$1 million question though, is it worth it?
Oh my goodness, that's $1 million easy answer. Yes,
People standing in
absolutely
line.
worth
Have
it.
to ask.
Completely worth it.
All
Yeah.
right, that's the App of the
And
Week.
yeah, our App of the Week segment, of course, always brought to you by our good friends over at the Mac Corner.
All right, thanks so much, Trav.